Um, Steve, by the way, you were mentioned in court. So, like, I would highly recommend disappearing for a long time. Like you might want to find like a high class criminal that you could rat on, because witness protection would probably behoove you. Just as a heads up. I'm surprised you're alive. God's honest truth. Law enforcement, if you're watching, record it and keep it for evidence in case he dies. If he dies, maybe I killed him. Your name being mentioned in court? Are you kidding me? Next to my name? You're so fucking lucky. You realize that I have a do you know? I don't know if anybody's told you anything, but you should not be anywhere near anything having to do with my life.
So James is out of jail again and super mad at me this time. A little disclaimer before we get into this video. Obviously, I don't condone any of the death threats made against me by James that I'm about to show you. This video is for educational and documentation purposes only. I don't think James should be legally allowed to say any of the things you're about to hear, nor do I think it's suitable for any platform's TOS. But I'm Canadian, so I feel like anyone can say anything they want about me, and no one gives a fuck. So this is my only outlet to show you guys what's kind of been going on. So be cool, YouTube. Like I said, I don't condone this. I am against this. This is why I'm showing it. I think it's important to show like where James's mind is at these days. It's not all there. So the reason James is so mad is because my name was mentioned in court when he got picked up in Pennsylvania for violating the restraining order against him around May of last year. Basically, James kept getting picked up by police in California last year, but they wouldn't extradite the warrant to Pennsylvania, so James had one rule to follow: don't go back to Pennsylvania, which he did. And as soon as I heard that he did, I notified who I needed to notify, and he was in jail within 24 hours. I also gave his ex and her family DMs of him trying to reach out to his ex and giving this random person his ex's phone number, which he wasn't supposed to have. Proof that he was trying to make contact with her while the restraining orders were up. So I don't know like what specifically got him, but something did, and it was something from me, and he's not happy with me. So after James said he was surprised I was alive, I asked him, why I would be dead?
Why would you be dead? Oh, God knows I ain't talking about it on live stream. Poor bastard doesn't even know. And quite honestly, it's none of your business.
None of my business why I would be dead. Okay. I told him that he had one rule to follow and he didn't, so what did he expect me to do, right? I guess no one takes what I say seriously, but I was dead serious this time. James fucked around and found out.
Dude, shut up or I will show up at your house and I will kick the living shit out of you. God's honest truth. I'm not kidding. I am not the person I used to be. I am not a criminal, but I am a person that will show up at your house, and I don't care if it gets me served with papers. I will tell you, do not try and put a PFA out on me or make it legal. Do not put my name on paper, because if you do, I will burn your house down and beat you the fuck up. And I swear to God, my right hand to God, I do not have anything else to lose. Okay? You and a couple of people cost me everything. And I've been very patient. And now you decided to step back into my life after I put that boundary and I said, stop.
Like how your ex put up that boundary with the restraining orders he violated twice, probably going to be a third time.
And now when I tell you, I will show up at your house and I will beat you until your face looks like mine. Nowhere to lie. Swear to God, right hand to God. You can put it, law enforcement, if you're watching, record it and keep it for evidence in case he dies. If he dies, maybe I killed him. Because God's honest truth, I don't give a fuck. I got nothing else to lose. Shut up and keep walking. Do you now understand how serious of a man I am? I am not my father. I am so much worse.
For anyone who doesn't know James' father, James Saroka Sr., he abused James as an infant, which is why James' parents lost custody of him. When the doctors found him to have broken ribs, visible burns, and was suffering from malnourishment. After James was taken from his parents, his dad threatened to bomb a government building, Daisy style, if they didn't give James back to them, which ended up in an arrest. When James says he's much worse than his father, that's the context.
Don't fuck with me. I get sent to prison, you'll be murdered from prison. Don't try me. I spent 18 months locked up. I'm not doing it again. You try to cover it up, I'll talk about it from the inside. I still have that leverage. I don't plan to just spill it. It was an illegal arrest. Don't force me to talk. You wanted to be special. You wanted to be important. You wanted me to focus on you. Well, now you got my focus. You got my attention. Careful what you do with it. Your best bet is to dis-a-fucking-peer. I already want you dead, and I've already been asked by 3 different people who offered to do it for free. If it's going to happen, I will do it myself. Disappear. I literally got out of prison like 3 days ago. Fuck off. You don't have to understand. You'll be busy trying to remember how to understand by the time I'm done with you. You'll be wondering why you can't remember your own parents' names.
He also tried to say that everyone is hiding from him, except me, apparently. I guess I'm the only one brave enough to step to this maniac. I doubt that. But he's trying to create the facade that, you know, he's a big wolf on campus or something. And that I'm only alive because I'm ignorant.
You think this stupid Steve guy would take the fucking hint? When you got organized criminals and millionaires, like, hiding from me, you should fucking hide. The only reason you're not dead is because you're stupid and I feel bad for you. That is why you're not dead. Now you know. That's not a threat. I'm not trying to sound big. I am telling you a factual piece of information. That you are alive because you are ignorant. You are insignificant and ignorant, and I feel bad for you. And you have not been hurt because I recognize that you don't understand the magnitude of damage you caused.
James was going to cause a magnitude of damage by continuing to violate the restraining orders against him, and it's not like I have a magic wand that just automatically puts people in jail I don't like. I fucking wish. I can only report things, and whatever law enforcement and the judge decides to do after is completely out of my hands. Like I said, no one takes me seriously, no one cares if James were to kill me, so for James to try to paint this as me having this kind of pull with the cops to get him illegally arrested is like genuinely hilarious to me.
You've been left alive to be given a chance to learn. That's why you're breathing. You're welcome for being the reason you are breathing. As you attempt to step into my life and disrespect me, I'm the reason you're still alive. That was intense. It's not a joke. It's not even funny. That was about as real as it gets. It doesn't matter if this person is triggering me. I don't think people understand that this isn't just like a TV show or a movie. It's actual like real life. I don't think he understands that this is real life.
Exactly, James. This is real life, which is why you need to follow the legal requirements set of you.
It got real for me the moment I went to jail. It got real. When I went to prison, it went way past real. When I went to prison a second time, it was beyond real. Now it is, do not fuck with me. If it's something that's bothering me on this level, when I'm my shit sideways, we're gonna have a real life problem unless you leave me alone. I really don't have anything else to do but to show up at your house.
James also said he wanted to grape me with my guitar neck. That was interesting.
Steve, I will personally take the, I don't even know what the fucking word for it is. I will take the long end of your guitar and I will put it up your anus. You will be like the guy on an episode of, what was that show? 13 Reasons Why. Just don't, when you kill yourself, I didn't do it, I swear. I'll just leave it at that.
He also claimed his street name was Steb, which if you remember from last year is actually the name he claimed had Nazi ties to it. Steb Santi.
I'm Hitler's great-grandkid. I'm not making it up. I can prove it. I got the blood test to prove it. But he had sex with this one woman, and then she got frickin' smuggled into America by this guy named Santi. Okay, so here's the deal. Hitler had a kid. The daughter got smuggled into America by Santi. Santi essentially raised the young lady, but then ended up copulating with the young lady and had a child. And then that child had a child, and I was that baby.
Which he also denied having any part of, even though there's video showing otherwise. Straight from the horse's mouth here.
I am also known as Steb. For anyone who doesn't know, that's my street name. Now you know. Steve goes, that's the Nazi. No, it's not. It's not. Steb is Norwegian. The name is Norwegian. Oh, yeah. By the way, for anyone that doesn't know, I do not have any associations with white supremacy or Nazism.
Like, I'm white, and that's it. It's done. You fucked it up officially. I'm here with a broken foot. The other foot is sprained. This is fucking war. You just started a fucking race war. Trust me. It's done. You should not have fucked me over. You should not have done that. You shouldn't have. You guys want to have a race war? Don't worry. I am Hitler's great-grandchild. I'm literally Hitler's offspring. And all the fucking white people love me. You want a goddamn race war? You're not going to get a war. You're going to get an extermination, because that's what the fuck they do. Trust me, that's what these white boys do when they don't like black people. They will still, it doesn't matter if it's 2020, 2023, they will still hang you in the fucking street. They're not afraid of you.
That is a rumor that was going around, because while I was in prison, I shaved my head.
A rumor, sure. The last long-winded threat was, prison is too good for me, and James is going to get me because my name was mentioned in court.
Who's in jail? Not you. You're not going to go to jail. I'm telling you, like you're not. If anything ever happens to you, I swear to God, the cops better get to you first, because I'm not going to let you go to prison. You don't deserve the privilege of being fed and housed and having people wait on you hand and foot. You deserve a fucking beatdown, if anything. Your name being mentioned in court? Are you kidding me? Next to my name? You're so fucking lucky. You realize that I have do you know? I don't know if anybody's told you anything, but you should not be anywhere near anything having to do with my life. You are not on par with that, buddy. You're not. I know that you want to get a couple of views on your Instagram, but you're so far out of your league that you're going to get yourself killed. Like, it's not a game. It's really not a game. And my life has moved into the big leagues, and I'm still like sitting at the bottom slumming it. So I'm trying to tell you that you're in for a rude awakening if anybody decides to take a walk. And when I tell you that there are people like me out there that are walking the streets and travel, like they walk around the country, there are people out there who are a part of whatever they're a part of that are traveling state to state, and they don't play. And if they see this video, like, do you have any idea how many people I have defending me, both law enforcement, regular community, and in the criminal community? Like, literally every criminal organization has my back. Like, literally every single one. Because I was like a guy I went to prison over a civil offense, a civil accusation. I went to prison over a civil accusation, which only happened because it was in a commonwealth. In any other state, it wouldn't even be legal. So, like, I got the sympathy, and then I got the chance to, connect with and be kind to plenty of people. And thankfully, I don't have to worry about being considered associated with any organizations. But there's a lot of people in particular who would more than happily, put a knife right in your butt, who are furious to begin with at you, and now know your address, and now you are trying to come into my broadcast while I'm literally in my own stomping grounds and disrespect me. You're not challenging somebody. You're legitimately committing suicide. Just so you know, like, if anything, someone should be calling 411 on you or calling 911 on you to get you a welfare check. You're literally coming into the broadcast of a hardened criminal and insulting me. And you're like a peon from the middle of nowhere. You need to watch yourself, because somebody will come after you. And I guarantee you, after what you said in this broadcast, you probably already do have people after you, officially. So good luck.
So that's James and his newest return to social media. I know my videos can be kind of hard to follow sometimes because I go off on tangents, and I don't know. I don't present things as well as I used to be able to. But this is recent. This is from September 14th, 2024. This isn't an old video. This isn't me trying to get views. This is just me showing how insane James is now. And if he was saying this to anybody else, especially in the US, he would be facing consequences for it already. So that's it for now. Thanks for stopping by. I'm out.